Hey Dreamers, I'm Bryce, and I don't know what my favorite Metallica song is. Could it possibly be Motorbreath? Let's find out. Cue the intro.
So Ted, give it to me now!
For the best Metallica song! Motorbreath. I'll be honest, there's a little bias going into the song. Never been the biggest fan of it, but we're going to try to do this unbiased. Again, the categories we're looking for are lyrics, instrumentation, overall composition. We are looking for memorability, and we are looking for emotional response. 4 points each from 0 to 4. That way I have a solid middle line, an agree, a strongly disagree, a disagree, and a strongly disagree. If I don't like it at all, it's getting a 0. But nothing's got a 0 yet. We'll find out how Motorbreath does. Let's cue the music. So many toms. Already more interesting than the last song as far as drums concerned. Got that thrashy feel.
Living and dying, laughing and crying. Once you have seen it, you'll never be the same. Life doesn't have fast, just how it seems. Hard and heavy, it's dirty and mean.
You know, I was listening, that verse there, are the guitars off just a little bit? It sounds like there's like kind of a delay to, not a delay on the guitar itself, but that when they recorded two guitars, that one of their timing, like the timing of one of the guitars is slightly off. And it feels like a da-da-dun, da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. It's just a little bit off. It's a fast song, and there's a lot of movement going on here. So I wouldn't blame them. They were recording to tape back then. So I don't know, but it's something interesting that I'm noticing. So there's also a lot of the down hits on the crash cymbals as far as the drums are concerned. Lars is usually an offbeat sort of cymbal guy, so it's another interesting thing.
Motorbreath, sound in my life. I can't take it any other way. Motorbreath, sound of living fast. It's going to take your breath away.
Oh, we got the kick drum. It's like the clap.
Don't stop for nothing.
Goes straight into the next verse.
I'm taking down, whatever's in my way. Hitting your beats and shooting the line. Sending the shivers up and down my spine. Motorbreath, sound in my life. I can't take it any other way. Motorbreath, sound of living fast. It's going to take your breath away.
Get the kick drum again. I like the change though. There's that roll. Oh, we're at a different key. It kind of goes up to a different set of notes. I'm showing off. And the change back to the main riff. You know, I know that they covered. They have on Garage Days. Garage Inc., I should say, or Garage Days Revisited. I don't remember which one. But the full cover album, they obviously did Stone Cold Crazy. And this song is giving me some Stone Cold Crazy kind of vibes. I don't know what year Stone Cold Crazy came out, but it's got that sort of post-chorus change-up similarity. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like there might be some influence in there. But something I noticed. Back to the first riff.
Those people who tell you not to take chances, they are all missing out what life's about. You only live once, you take hold of the chance. You'll end up like others, same song and dance. Motorbreath, sound in my life.
I'm gonna pause it real quick. Right before right before the chorus, there's that dun dun dun. There's like a dun dun dun. That's not triplets. It's just. Anyway, they don't really emphasize it that much. It's kind of like it sounds like it needs like a ba 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 ba, but it really kind of just gets a It's barely there, and that's kind of interesting to me. I don't know if that's just a sign of the times, of the mixing capabilities that they had back then, or lack thereof. I know that they're mixing to tape. I have a general knowledge of how mixing works because I went to school for audio production, and I have mixed several songs. So I get that there may have not been, but also, I don't know, it feels kind of compositional. It feels kind of compositional. I don't know necessarily if I'm gonna say it. Just I'm gonna blame Lars. I'm gonna blame Lars.
I can't take it any other way. Motorbreath, stop getting fast. It's going to take your breath away.
That's what I'm talking about. With the Stone Cold Crazy similarities. The first chorus, after the first chorus, it's just straight kick drum, right? Second chorus, it's kick drum, but then there's a hold, da-na-na, and then we go to a different note in a solo. This one, we had a little bit of a now I already forgot how it happened, but it's a completely just da-da-da. It completely skipped the kick part. So interesting, keeping me interested. They're alluding to the end. That do at the end of the riff, they're alluding to how the song's gonna end. Another swift ending, just bump, over, done. We're out of here. We don't need any more notes. It's over. The song is over. Fun. Decent. Let's talk about the rating. All right, lyrics. What is this song about? Basically, if you don't drive cars, you're the same old song and dance. I don't know. You know, I'm not much of a car guy. I want to give them points for, again, you know, so many songs fall into the I love you, I hate you, slash or like we're really awesome, and those are kind of like all of the songs, right? And so it's nice when bands try to tell some sort of story, or they go towards some mythological event or something. This is outside of that, so I want to give points for that, but also I'm not super interested in cars, and I'm sorry, James. I love what you've done for the world. I know that you're really passionate about cars. Please keep being passionate about cars. And those of you watching, if you're passionate about cars, that's great. I support your passion. It's just not my passion. It's a niche subject that that attitude of like, if you're not going fast, then you're not cool. This is the way I live. It's really great for those people, not super great for anybody outside of that subject. So lyrically, the subject matter doesn't take me. And then when you look at the actual constructions of the lyrics, that's also very beginner to me, very early on. And obviously this is their first record. It's okay to recognize when a new band is not quite great at writing lyrics. Stick around for my review of all of their songs because they get much better at writing lyrics along the way. So I assure you, I know that these first few are going to be a little hard because they're so new at what they're doing, but lyrically, didn't really do much for me. There's at one point he ends two different lines with chances, and take the chance, something chances. I don't have the song memorized because it never really stuck. So for me, lyrically, gets a 1. Instrumentation. Now, this one was really hard for me because they're going really fast. They're clearly, you know, like I said, the guitars might be off a little bit. There might be like a slight delay between them because they're trying to keep up with each other. They're playing really fast. You know that I don't give points for showing off, so the soloing doesn't do much for me. The drums are much better than the Four Horsemen, but the fills are pretty similar. It's pretty much the same. But that opening fill is pretty cool. I think the only reason why I want to give it more than just the bass line of 2 is because I think it is a difficult song. There's something about the speed and the just aggressiveness of the playing. I don't want to ever grade Metallica's songs based on the solos. All of their solos are going to be hard. So I don't want to just give them a 4 because they played a cool solo. That is just something that Kirk does. He plays solos. So is this solo really like something out there? I'll be honest, I haven't memorized every solo they've ever written. I haven't learned how to play. So this could be some technical proficiency going on here. Because of that, I can't rate the song only on the solos. I can only rate it on how all the instruments work together. So with that said, instrumentation, I want to give it a 3. Solely because it's fast, it's hard. A beginner, I don't think, is going to be able to play the song. And also, there's enough change-ups in going into different keys. Not keys, but just different bass notes, if you will. So we're going to give it a 3. Composition. Again, with this song is very basic. Verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. The end. It's a very simple song. There's not much to it. Compositionally, it's not bad. It's not good. It's just kind of right in the middle. I want to give it a 1 for that reason, because it's so basic. But the reason I'm giving it more credit than maybe it deserves is because of the change-ups after each chorus. The fact that it changes each time keeps it interesting, gives us something new, and it goes into a different set of notes. So I think that because of that, it brings it up to the baseline of 2. Memorability. Oh man, everybody's gonna hate everything I have to say about all these songs, but I'm gonna do it anyway. As far as memorability goes, I don't think this song has a lot that sticks out. The one thing it has going for it is that it says Motorbreath twice in the chorus. Motorbreath, ta-da-da-da-da, Motorbreath. It happens twice, so there's kind of the repeatedness of it, the repetition. The repetition allows us to remember it better. And the song has a structure that keeps repeating over and over, so I guess that's sort of memorable. But again, with the lyrics being about something I don't really care about and the music just kind of being the bass line, I don't think anything stands out. I could only see myself singing Motor Breath, da 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 da. So like the hook is like the melody maybe sticks for the chorus, but because that's a small percentage of the song, I'm giving it a 1. Emotional response. This one's hard too because, again, I have a little bit of bias against the song. I was headbanging in the beginning, but I think that the thing that loses me in this song is that it's just kind of thrash all the way through. The song kind of just goes at the same level all the way through, and so it doesn't really give me a nice break. There's maybe that hey hey or clap part after the choruses, but it doesn't really come down much. And so because it doesn't change a whole lot, there's not a lot of interest to it, there's not a lot of hook to the words or the melody. For emotional response, giving it a 1. So overall, the total for Motorbreath is 8 points. 8 points. I'm looking at my score. 8 points. Oh no, the score is over here. Look, 8 points. Of course it's over here. That means that Motorbreath, unfortunately, of the 3 songs we've heard so far, Motorbreath is at the bottom with 8, Four Horsemen in second place with 9, and of course at the top so far is Hit the Lights. So unfortunately, by the numbers, this record started high and it's kind of dropping. Hopefully it doesn't keep dropping. We'll find out what happens tomorrow. So subscribe and make sure to tell me what score you would give this song based off of my criteria. Put that score down in the bottom in the comments and let me know what you think. And of course, stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button for more Metallica reviews coming tomorrow with Jump in the Fire. Thanks for watching.